So this is a quick update video for the ground level tripod base that we made like 2 videos ago. It's been working pretty well, but I have made a few tweaks. Because that bolt that I used doesn't really fit that well onto this, I was finding this came loose. So the problem was that bolt doesn't quite fit into this, so it only goes in a few millimeters. But in my cupboard I found this little I think they call it a spriget, that's the same size as the thread on the bottom of this ball head. So annoyingly that hole is a different size to what's in here, so we're going to drill another hole in there, and then it's not going to go right through and you're not going to be able to like tighten it up, but all the weight's going to be coming from the top, so it'll hold in, and that's all that matters really. We'll answer a few questions now as well. Some of you asked in the comments why I don't put the tripod lower, and I think I said this in the start of the last video. It's got a centre column. You can only put it down so low. I'll go and grab it. So this is my tripod, and that's the centre column. So that dictates how low down I can get my tripod. That's as low as I can get this tripod, and that's as low as I can get this bit. Some of you also mentioned about turning the head upside down and using it that way, but it's just not very practical to use it that way. You can turn this sideways and then lock it into place, and then you can use a head like that, but it's just like really cumbersome. Then when you want to move things around, you got to sort of twist this, and if you want to change the angle, you got to twist this one, and it can get caught on the legs, and that kind of thing just makes me really annoyed. Most things annoy me, to be honest. So I think this will just be a more practical solution, and yeah, that's the only reason I made it. Another suggestion was to get a fishing pole. I think it's the bit that you hang your rod on. I have got one laying down behind the shed down there, but it's not good to have it on one stick. It just sways around in the wind, and as you could see in the last video, I'm on concrete, so you can't stick a stick into it. This is quite a specific problem that I've got, I guess. It's not a big enough problem for me to spend money on it, but I would like to get better results, so this is just a simple fix. One tip that I found after I'd done mine is you get your drill bits. So I used this one here. That's the thickest wood drill that I've got, but you also get these ones, which makes it a lot easier. I've done a test hole into this log here, and it gets like a perfect circle, and this spriget will just fit inside it quite tightly, so it should be a good fit. So we'll drill a hole into that now. Now I don't want to waste 2 bits of wood, so that's the last hole. We'll just do it on the opposite end, do it about there. I don't think we need to go all the way in either, so we'll just do it in like little increments and see how we get on. See, that looks way better than what I did last week. Let's see how this fits. Maybe we do need to go all the way through. There we go, that fits quite nicely. There's not much wiggle room side to side, probably like, there's a tiny bit actually. So we could always wrap this in something and then just plug it in. So I think that'll work. Then that'll just fit on and then we're good to go. Turn it around, spin it around, shoot. That's all I need. So I hope you found that helpful again. This is the way I use it. So last night I was out here till about 1:30, and there's normally a little mouse that runs out from behind there, eats here. Or there is some hedgehogs that go into there. And then this just means I can get some lower down shots just to mix in with the higher angle from the other tripod. So that video should be out soon. Subscribe to the channel if you want to see that. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with it yet, but it's going to be something to do with hedgehogs and mice. But if you've got any other questions about this, I've tried to answer questions as I've gone along, but feel free to ask in the comments or suggest anything else that you'd like to see. But I hope you found that helpful. Feel free to send over any DIY projects that you've done. Maybe send them across on my Instagram page, Kappa Photography. I'll check those out. But I'm going to go and get changed and head back out, and maybe you'll see that video too. See you next time.